talk. I don't need talk. I heard somebody talk. I can pull up with that.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league. The Home tab is your franchise dashboard. Keep track of your goals, division standings, and information.
Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The atmosphere here Week 1 of the season as we drop you into the first drive of this ball game and get our first look at this offense. Now Jackson on first down, sliding out of the pocket. And his first look is incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Jackson rolling to his right. He's going deep for Brown. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 75 yards. And the Ravens are on the board here first in the season opener. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 play. Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone. On first down, Carr. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Carr going to throw. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A Raider first down, Carter Renfro. Carr to throw again. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked out by Deshaun Elliott. And not much on the return there. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where there's... Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens will add him. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because...
There he goes, left side. 20. Touchdown. Marquise Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with.
This offense has been clicking pretty well here in the first half. They've got the sizable margin. Now can they add to it here with a final drive in the second quarter? Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they...
A lot of points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the second half, ball in the red zone. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful. So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. The 20, 10, and they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 41 yards, and the Ravens have taken a 6-touchdown lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off, too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being...
Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game. Try and throw for it with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Open space inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Turning into a really good performance on the road, week 1. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. Now Carr, got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Ravens, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas.
The players on your team quickly upgrade your team at the end of each
Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Here's the scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd and through a sea of pyrotechnics. Now we'll see what this offense can do as they'll get their first shot here with less than a minute gone by in the first quarter. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He'll buy some time right. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. It's Brown. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens on... A solid drive here has his offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And he's brought down. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Ravens have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. And that is incomplete. Oh. Fourth down, here's Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it. So they just got the ball off the interception. Now can this offense take advantage? Great field position, 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll roll him out right. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Sliding out of the pocket to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown. Just inside of a minute here remaining in the first half, so the clock is becoming a factor. The offense has the football on their own side of the field. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his 2nd touchdown on the... So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end. Wait. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it. Now Jackson throwing on 4th down. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A gain of 20. Jackson going to run. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. One-score game, 7 points here in the 4th quarter. This offense, they need to get the football back on this onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Jackson rolling to his right. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, Brown, a nice catch. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now is Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys were saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Baltimore, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll fall to 1-1. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Cap room is how much you have. The closer your this is the player card. This is the development. This is the abilities tab. Here you can see.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. Detroit Lions taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles. The Ravens offense set to go now as they'll have it on this opening drive of the contest. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Romeo Okwara. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man. Complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force them into third and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Rolling to his right. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Throwing on third. Gone. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. He'll buy some time right. Going for it all. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. And this defense in a little bit of a tight spot here. The ball is inside the red zone. Second down and 6. Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson rolling to his right. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood. So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown. So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the second half. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson. A lot of points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the second half, ball in the red zone. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson now. They'll roll him out right. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. He'll buy some time right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Deshaun Hand. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. On 2nd and goal, Jackson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Throwing is Jackson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Ravens, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for Detroit.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be...
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's week 4 of the NFL. on EA Sports. We'll see Teddy Bridgewater and the Denver Broncos taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies. Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. On third down, Bridgewater. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on goal. Gordon. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? On third down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for it. We have a red zone alert. This defense giving up ground, and they'll look to stop a 2nd and 1. Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Here's Bridgewater. He's got his tight end fan. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that's it. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and score. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Jackson rolling to his right to the end zone, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll roll him out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Just inside of a minute here remaining in the first half, so the clock is becoming a factor. The offense has the football on their own side of the field. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone. So we have reached halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. No one there to help out downfield, but nope. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter, and we have both a 1st and 10 and a red zone alert as this defense looks to stem the tide here. Bridgewater on first down. Left side here, that's the tight end Fan. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And again, it's Bridgewater. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Bridgewater now. Touchdown, Broncos! Cortland Sutton is set. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Sliding out of the pocket. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down. To throw is Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 8-yard. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. He's got his big tight end, Fan. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Bridgewater to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now Bridgewater. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sutton. 7 yards to pick up there. 3 yards remain for second down. To throw, Bridgewater. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and it's 3rd and short. Throwing, Bridgewater. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Tyus Bowser with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Touchdown! Hollywood Marquise Brown with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Desperation time. 4th down. Bridgewater. And he'll be taken down, but not before. One-score game, 7 points here in the 4th quarter. This offense, they need to get the football back on this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. They'll roll him out right. First down and more for Jackson. And down to the 19-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Jackson to throw. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Baltimore, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Denver, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take
Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Drop you in here under the lights. First drive of the contest. Jackson on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Rolling to his right. He's going deep for Brown. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. To throw on second and 6. Wentz. Slant pass hauled in by Campbell. And the Colts are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Throwing now is Wentz. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. First and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on second and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of him.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick.
And the pressure gets to him again. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up fourth down. Blankenship's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? They'll roll him out right. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquise. This defense is going to have to be stout here. Fourth down, but the offense only needs 1 yard to pick up the first. They'll run for it. It's Taylor, and he picks up the first before he's taken down. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. He'll buy some time right. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 19. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Julian Blackmon who got a hand in to knock it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise. third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into fourth. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 13-yard touchdown. So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown! Hollywood Marquise Brown, his 21st touchdown of the season. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it, down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. Fighting Hilton on the sled. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it, down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. He's going deep for Brown. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Give him 30. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again. And it's second down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And for them, this train. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. They're really clicking on offense. They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them. As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work. That's called being in the zone. So for the Ravens, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And next week they get to stay home again as the Los Angeles Chargers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they drop below
today. From Emmett.
So it's third down, ball inside the red zone, and this defense looking to get the stop they need. Third and 2, Herbert, and that is incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up fourth down. Bailey's kick is good, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. Time to get back into the action. The football in the red zone for this offense. It's second down at 6 yards to go. Again, Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Huntley to throw. Rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. It's their quarterback. So they just got the ball off the interception. Now can this offense take advantage? Great field position, 1st and 10 in the red zone. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood. Time winding down here in this first half as we get you back out to the action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. First half of action nearly complete. Time maybe for one final drive before the break as we get back down to the field. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this one incomplete. A 50-50 ball in the end, nearly intercepted. And now it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. He'll buy some time right. He's going deep for Brown. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Flush to his right. First down and more for Jackson. And finally taken down at the 15. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Benson Mayowa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Second down and goal. Jackson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Rolling to his right. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into 4th. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep. but this offense does have the lead. Decent amount of time on the clock, and the defense has all 3 timeouts. So can the offense manage things and milk this clock away? It's time to find out. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there, but it's going to be 2nd down. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood. We've got an onside kick coming up. With a kicking team trailing by 5, they need to recover this football. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He's going deep for Brown. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown with his... No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And Allen's got it. And able... No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. On 4th down, Herbert, he's going to let it go end zone for Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What are they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Baltimore, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll have another home date next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the loss here will move
today. From M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready. Offense set to go now as they'll have it on this opening drive of the contest. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative.
Pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Throwing again, it's Burrow. And that will be incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? This is caught. It's Brown. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. First down and more for Jackson. And down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blocker.
Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. He's going deep for Brown, and he bats it away. We drop you into the action here, neck and neck, tie game, third quarter, third down. Can this defense get the stop? So 2 third down. To throw it here. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. A big play has his offense in prime position to get 6 points. They'll have a first and goal upcoming from the 5. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown.
And that third.
So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 13. And And this is going to miss left. I don't think it even got there either. It's no good either way, and this score will stay right where it is. Defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Rolling to his right. And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown. A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on fourth down. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking it. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown. There. A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on fourth down. Here we go. It's Burrow on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Ravens, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they dropped just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
today. From M&T Bank.
But a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Again, it's Cousins. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he will have a Vikings first. From the red zone now, Cousins to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it's third down. Cousins. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there keeping the toast inbounds. Getting 9 on the play, and that's going to bring up the fourth down. Cousins again. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with Cook, and he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. On second and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. He'll get it up the middle, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. In to make the stop, Patrick Queen, the linebacker, the Ravens' leading tackler in 2020. Cousins gives way to Cook. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Cousins now. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it fourth down. And his kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Ball in the red zone here. Defense in a pretty tough situation. 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
They'll roll him out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. This Minnesota D up to the task on the third down pass play. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on fourth down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Gus Edwards. We're ticking down towards halftime here at the end of the second quarter. This offense looking to put 3 on the board. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Eluding, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. John Harbaugh not afraid to... Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense.
Cousins. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the gun, here's Cousins. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Tight end Herb Smith, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for... So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. He'll buy some time right. He's going deep for Brown. Touchdown! Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 41. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Now Cousins. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Cook. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Madison getting it again on second. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down. And his kick here is good. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the... Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They cannot This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. See if they can get that stop they need. On third down, Cousins. And he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Calais Campbell. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force.
They've got his man complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 80. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. His throw incomplete. Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question, because normally that preparation goes into what you do on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game? But in this case, you might want to take all the tendencies and throw them out the window. I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 3rd. We've got an onside kick coming up. With a kicking team trailing by 5, they need to recover this football. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. Fourth quarter, they felt like they need. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Baltimore, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will hit the road.